You know, let me tell you accurately something that you need to know today. There were indeed planning something behind you, but not knowing that their plan that they were planning behind you is also a God plan to make sure that that dream that they are trying to destroy come to pass. You know, let me tell you why it is not funny anymore. May you not waste your time. May you not waste your time, your life, your energy, because the worst thing so ever on earth is to be fighting someone with your witchcraft that God is even indeed trying to use that your witchcraft to play a role to put them where they belong. I repeat, may you not come to a point in your life of becoming so envy to the point where you start to visit one place to another to destroy someone that you have no idea that God want to use that place to do or to maneuver them. Do you remember what happened to this woman, Esther? Do you remember? Her man exactly indeed made it clear. He said, who else will still be favored? Who else will still obtain what favor from the king except him? And the reason why he was indeed plotting and planning to destroy Esther and his brethren is because of that position. Is because he believed that if the moment he is able to obtain that position, he will have the right, but not knowing that what he was trying to use to destroy Esther will end up putting Esther in a place that he thought he would be. Let me be real with you, brothers and sisters. You have a lot of people today in your life who have tried to make sure that you lose that job. You lose that word. You lose that position in your job. You lose that career. You lose that business. But God used them to make sure you are being promoted, to make sure that your salary are increased, to make sure that you become fruitful. Bro, like let me be, you don't know what God is doing, bro. This is why there is a lot of confusion around. This is why there is a lot of confusion around the blessings you have, that people are confused. How do you make it? How do you get to this point? How do you arrive to that place? How do you end up becoming this? Because why they were planning and plotting on how to destroy you with what they have, God was also watching them, knowing that that thing that they have in their hand will be used to elevate you. Let me tell you, do you know that there is a statement that Moses and the Pharaoh, the highest manipulation of the Pharaoh magician was serpent. Despite of everything that they did, the highest organic strategy or power they possessed was serpent. And God look at it. So they have done all these things. So Moses, if you reach there, turn your staff to become a serpent, and your staff will swallow that their power, the serpent, and then you will definitely get the victory. And when David did so, what happened? They said, this is indeed the finger of the Lord. They said, this is what the finger of God. Because let me tell you, you have a lot of people who have did all manners of stuff to destroy you. But today, all that they are saying is, this is the work of God. He is not whom he is today, but is because of God. He is not successful the way he is successful today by himself. It is because of God. He is not indeed making it alone, but he is making it because of God. He is not indeed elevated the way he is elevated today because of him. He is elevated because of God. So believe me, you have a lot of people today that it is what they plan that God used. You have seen, it is what they plan that God used. It is what they were crookedly, arranging that God used. It is what they were maliciously creating that God used. It is what they were plotting and planning that God turned as an instrument. After Haman have did a pit, he dig a grave in his backyard and said, this is where I'm going to keep them. This is where I'm going to leave them. This is where I'm going to, put them and cover them up. Everything about them will be wiped out, will be destroyed. But unknowing to him that God is not a man, unknowing to him that the Father is watching over everything, unknowing to him that the author is watching every single step and every single thing that concerned you, unknowing to him that all that he was planning is God a legitimate plan to do or to play a role to fulfill you and your mission. Remain blessed.